Saint Hilary of Poitiers was born around 315 in the Roman province of Gaul. He came from a well-educated pagan family and received a thorough training in Latin and Greek literature, philosophy, and rhetoric. Married and the father of a daughter named Afra, he lived comfortably. Yet his intellectual curiosity led him beyond the prevailing philosophies of his day. He began to read the Bible to understand the roots of Christian belief. In the book of Exodus, he encountered the mysterious divine name, I am who I am. Later, while reading the prologue to the Gospel of John, he pondered the Word made flesh. Convinced that Christ was truly God, he decided to embrace the Christian faith. He, his wife and his daughter were baptized around the year 345. Because of his zeal and wisdom, the faithful of Poitiers elected him bishop about 8 years later, in 353, even though he was still married. Accepting reluctantly, he and his wife took a vow of continence, living as brother and sister, as was customary for married bishops at the time. The mid-4th century was marked by the Arian controversy. Many bishops and even emperors denied the divinity of Jesus, claiming that the Son was created by the Father. After the Council of Nicaea, 325, proclaimed that the Son is consubstantial with the Father, a struggle ensued. Emperor Constantius II, favoring a modified form of Arianism, demanded that bishops condemn the champion of orthodoxy, Saint Athanasius of Alexandria. Bishop Hilary refused to sign this condemnation. He wrote letters, attended councils, and preached to uphold the Nicene faith. His steadfastness angered the Arian party, which succeeded in having him exiled to Phrygia, present-day Turkey, in 356. Exile did not silence him. Instead, it provided the solitude needed to write his masterpiece, On the Trinity, De Trinitate, a comprehensive defense of the doctrine of the Trinity. He also composed the Book of the Synod to inform his fellow bishops in Gaul about the theological disputes in the East. Hilary distinguished between obstinate heretics and those misled by confusion, showing a pastoral desire to instruct rather than merely condemn. Allowed to return in 360, Hilary traveled slowly through Greece and Italy, confronting Arian teaching wherever he met it. He engaged the Arian bishop of Milan, Auxentius, and his arguments helped prepare the way for the election of Saint Ambrose, a champion of orthodoxy. Back in Poitiers, Hilary resumed his pastoral duties with renewed vigor. He wrote a commentary on the Gospel of Matthew and later a collection of treatises on the Psalms, interpreting the Psalms in the light of Christ. He composed hymns as catechetical tools, believing that melodies could carry theological truths into the hearts of the faithful. He corresponded widely, offering advice and encouragement. He ordained a young monk named Martin and encouraged him to found a monastic community near Poitiers. This man would later become Saint Martin of Tours. Hilary's life combined rigorous scholarship with pastoral charity and personal austerity. He lived simply and fasted often, focusing on prayer and study. Because of his strong defense of the faith, Hilary earned the titles Hammer of the Arians and Athanasius of the West. Yet his manner remained gentle and conciliatory. He knew that winning souls required patience and trust in God. His influence extended beyond his diocese. The Synod of Paris in 360 or 361, influenced by his teaching, reaffirmed the Nicene Confession. In later years, he wrote a treatise on the Psalms, emphasizing that all Scripture points to Christ's incarnation, passion, and resurrection. Hilary died peacefully in Poitiers in 367. By then, the Arian threat had receded in the West, thanks in part to his efforts. His writings continued to instruct future generations. In 1851, Pope Pius IX declared him a doctor of the Church, acknowledging the enduring value of his theological work. January 13 marks his feast day in the Roman calendar and in the liturgical calendar of Canada. Saint Hilary's life encourages us to seek truth earnestly and to defend it courageously. His intellectual journey shows how reading Scripture can transform a pagan philosopher into a bishop and teacher. His dedication to his family and diocese demonstrates that holiness can flourish in every state of life. For believers today, he is a model of humility, resilience, and thoughtful engagement with both allies and opponents. His feast invites Canadians to delve into the mysteries of the Trinity and to stand firm in the faith with wisdom and charity.